Okay, kids, let's talk a little bit about tariffs. This shouldn't take long because, believe it or not, it's actually a very simple subject. But I know a lot of you didn't have economics in school, and most of you barely paid attention to the classes you did have. So let's go through what exactly is a tariff. A tariff is an import tax. That is the definition. The idea of a tariff is to make foreign goods less appealing, therefore helping domestic goods. That sounds good, right? But there's problems with that. Let's say, let's pick something that you cannot produce in America, like say, I don't know, French wine. You can make American wine, but if you want French wine, it has to come from France, right? Now, if you impose a 20% tax on French wine, that tax is paid by the person who imports it. It's not paid by France. It's paid by the guy who buys it. And then when he sells it, he's going to have to add that to the price, making it more expensive for the consumer. Okay. And again, the idea would be to make California wine more appealing because it'll be cheaper. A lot of you may think that sounds like a good idea, but think about all the things we get from other countries that we don't make here anymore. All that electronics and stuff like that. And let's keep the figures simple. Let's say you're going to buy a new 70-inch TV from Best Buy. And the TV would cost $1,000 now. You put a 60% tariff on that TV. Do you know how much it cost the country that it comes from, say Korea? How much more is it going to cost them to sell it? Not a bit. It's not costing them anything because, again, the tax is paid by who imports it. So if it's being brought in by Best Buy has to pay that 60% tariff. Now, your $1,000 TV is costing you $1,600. Still sounding good? Think about all the other products that come from other countries. Now, here's the other bad part about it. So let's say we are going to put a 60% tariff on all products coming from China. And again, China's not paying that. The importer pays it. Eventually, the consumer is paying it. We've discussed that part, but what is China going to do, or any other country that would put a tariff on their goods? They'll just turn around and do the same thing to us. I mean, I'm sure they've all got tariffs on various things anyhow, but if we raise the tariff from, say, 10% to 60% on their goods, won't they just do the same on ours? Won't that be great for American business? And let me just throw one other little fact in here. You know, the first time Trump was in office, he got a tariff in then 10% on stuff coming out of China, like steel and electronics and stuff. Except, you know what was exempted? Was things like purses and shoes. Coincidentally, that is the same stuff that Ivanka Trump imports from China. Yeah. You really think Trump and his big sales tax, which is what the tariff turns out to be, is going to help you? If you do, you're dumber than I give you credit for. And that says a lot. Anyway, that's it. See, 6 minutes. I told you it wasn't that complicated. Not for people with half a brain.
And that's the way it is.